Let's see. No, I'm not using push to talk, so you should be able to hear me alright. Okay. You guys know if you're hearing that weird static still. I tried setting up a pop filter, but it didn't seem to work. I think it's just because I got it always on. This sort of pixels make me think there's supposed to be something there. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna go to Valhalla. We found the tablet. There we go. I had to think what the word was. We found the tablet that was saying that the double jump is over this way. We recently picked up the gent pillar earlier today, which lets us actually use mantras, so we might be able to actually grab it. There's also supposed to be a tablet that shows how the tunnel of blood here works. Yeah, that was the mantra. It's not a fan. I think it's my refrigerator. It's telling us to look for the Dark Star. Let's see. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could get some more. Or seeing who's online. Kind of want to. I hate the ice physics. I absolutely hate the ice physics. So I don't think this is where they're talking about with the Dark Star. Go back in, it should take us back to Shrine of the Frost Giants, so. Oh. I was hoping there was something below. So the point was to look for the Dark Star, and I'm kind of thinking it's supposed to be here. Ooh, alright. Yeah, don't smack the tablet on accident, or the thing there on accident. That hurts it just a bit. So we just need to sit here and wait for a few? Is that what the puzzle? Why did that skeleton just throw to the right there? That was... And the dragon is back. We're gonna mark that just so we can come back here quickly. It's not the right path of blood. Let's go poke around some more of Valhalla now that we got a couple more options anyway. If you're talking about the lightning bolts there, Zero, that's actually a thing from the first game too. If you see the eyeballs on the scenery itself, you know what, that's something we haven't done. You know, get knocked around by that critter. That is the single worst enemy spot in the game. I hate the damn thing. One of them days. Well, there's nothing left there. We know nothing to the top because that's the entrance. This is where the boss fight was. So we need to go up. Yep, there's one. Alright. I wonder if you just need to chant anything in front of them. Oops. Do not touch the light because it hurts. Gotcha. That temple point there seems almost superfluous, but you know what? This might save us some headache in the long run.
Ew.
Morning.
I hope it's still morning.
It counts as morning.
And it suffices. So, what did I miss?
I got another mantra open.
Ooh. So, you've got a lot more progress?
Pretty much. Damn it. It's gonna be a fun jump.
I mean, at least there's no death trap at the bottom for once.
And while I'm thinking about it, alright then. So we've got the fire chant now. That didn't unlock as much as I was hoping it would.
So when I seen the popularity rate, the shield actually equipped, it's nice to see that it's always automatically raised.
Zero, there's actually usually a pretty good indicator of which thing is going to barbecue you for smacking it.
Like a shiny blue light.
Well, it's the, you get a feel for it. I'm trying to think of how to best word it.
Tile on there, gotcha.
It's not even really trial and error. We're on the top side. You start, like, certain things are very obviously it, and then a lot of the time you can guess what the object is going to be. So if you see the Eye of Retribution, and then you see, like, a boat in the center of the screen, pretty good chance it's going to be the boat. Just don't smack the boat with your whip.
Which is gonna be fun times when there's an enemy flying through the boat.
You know what? Actually, I know where we want to go. Let's go... Because there's a good chance I've been missing some background details, and that's actually part of the problem we've been having.
You mean like on the actual background things you can scan, or?
Yep. Because there's a couple of puzzles that want me to look... Is it the pillar that I'm getting smacked for? I wonder if that's a bug, because there's a statue there that would normally be what it was, but I moved the statue. Might have to do a bug report on that one.
How does it work with the other pillar?
No, that's why I'm thinking it's a reminiscent of,
That it thinks that the area of sacredness is still there.
If it is a flow of water you wish to defy, the treasure of the dwarves will serve. See
Yeah,
what
so the door's got an anchor.
No, I don't think it's the anchor this time. I've been under the impression it's the anchor because they keep mentioning that kind of stuff, but I think it might actually be the paper boat that we got last time, Frey's boat.
So did the dwarves have their own realm, or do you just need to go back to the two? Now that you know that you need something from them.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, especially since I can't do anything there anyway. It wasn't a mortal battlefield, was it? It was Divine Fortress.
Yep.
I'm amazed I'm remembering this crap. Yeah, I don't know why it's marked as flammable gas. It's supposed to be ice water. Does make me wonder what happens if I like drop a hatch in there with a flare or something.
Also, you haven't encountered an area called Svartalfalm, right?
Nope, what are you?
apparently that's the home of the dwarves.
What are you just googling random Norse mythology now?
Nah, just what the 9 realms are, Yggdrasil are called.
Okay, so he just said that he's got something sitting around and he made it so I could open the chest. And his brother says, fuck off. Gotcha.
His brother is not a very nice person, is he?
Well, neither of them are. Okay, so we need to find his home. Which I guess isn't up here like I thought it would be.
Unless if it happens to be Svartalfheim. And yes, I am very likely butchering pronunciation.
Like, may never get caught wearing anything but my trusty old banana hammock. Alright then. We're just gonna screenshot that one because I don't feel like figuring that one out entirely. I know that there's a puzzle later with it because it's kind of obvious there's a puzzle with that later. Oh, god damn it. So the trick is figuring out how to not accidentally climb the ladder when you're not trying to. The trick is to figure out where that chest is that they're talking about at this point. Because that's going to let us do a couple of things. I don't know what it'll let us do, but...
Well, has to be in the doorway that seemed to be empty or whatever you want. Any treasure chest you remember not being able to access?
There's a few, that's kind of the problem. Yeah. It's like this here, there's gotta be something here that I just don't know how to use it. Maybe this does give me a hint. Hey, there's that there.
Barbie always be bad. So the little slit for the wall there, have you actually ever had to use it, or?
The what?
Little slit for the wall?
Yeah, that's how you open this area up.
Ah, good.
That's what that puzzle is telling you to, or that tablet was telling you is, hey, maybe just...
I don't shoot.
Yeah.
I wonder if their home isn't just hidden behind the breakable wall.
That's kind of why I'm wandering around to see if there's any tablets that give me a clue. Actually, you know what? While we're doing that, might as well...
How many breakable walls have you encountered without... whatchamacallums? Without breakable walls, without tablets?
The stone... When the calamity that governs conflict's distance will be released and the stone of the faith swallows it. Gondol, alright. Okay, we can get rid of this one. Oops. Encamp words in the midst of ominous twisting swelter. The two words that will illuminate day and night. So sun and moon probably? That will lead to the underworld gate where Vidofnir waits. I get the feeling I need sun and moon. And Icefire maybe?
Not entirely sure though. On the map screen you are. Those rooms to the left, do you see those often or just at that one place?
What?
On the actual level, the area of the map you are at.
What about it?
On the left hand wall there are ruins on the wall, right? Next to the ladder.
Yeah, I just don't know what they actually mean. And I've not seen anything that gives me a translation.
Was wondering if they might be trying to tell the brothers' names.
It's possible, but... He's probably going to tell me the same thing again.
Yep.
I wish I knew what the kanji on their foreheads are.
Could take a peek again at them.
Might not even be kanji. Is that one I don't recognize at all? And it actually doesn't look quite right to be kanji or hanji.
I also almost look more not Korean, but
I was just looking at the brother's head, which I should recognize, but I think I'm reading it wrong. Well, not reading it wrong, I'm not.
well, got a great Bible of kanji, but considering that has 2000 something kanji in it, might take a while to look up.
Yeah, good luck with that.
But yeah, those ruins on the walls are equal, like aren't in your mantra list.
You know, that's actually a good point. I didn't realize those had the... well, not realize, but I didn't think about it having the runes there. No, they're different runes.
I don't really see the feel, what have you. It was worth a shot.
And this is just a shop with nothing left, right? Yeah, weights and garbage.
And to be fair, Zero, about Norse mythology being kind of populated by dicks of one type or another. Most religions are, if you're not looking at the one true god religions.
Actually, Norse mythology, for the most part, is kind of sane. Like, Odin's weirdest quirk is the fact that he likes to hang out in trees upside down. That joke aside, he also likes to hang out as an old guy and punish people that don't treat their elders properly. If you're looking for the dicks in mythology, Greek's where you want to go.
With Zeus's infamous swan form.
That's not just Zeus that does it. Like,
Or the woman that, or the goddess that tried to burn down the city for having a prettier goddess around, or prettier woman.
I don't even get on that. I'm talking stuff like the only of the three big brothers, the only one you want to probably make a deal with is Hades. Because he's probably the only one that's going to actually uphold his side of the bargain.
No, Poseidon was semi-reasonable, right? Which is weird for a god of the sea.
He had a bad habit of drowning people if they didn't show him enough reverence, and sometimes drowning him even if they did.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm saying, realistically, like, if you're looking at pantheons, for the most part you're right, there are plenty of dicks in Norse mythology too, but
Norse mythology has a lot of people for gods.
there's also a lot of insanity in Norse mythology. Like, I think Thor... Oh, that's interesting over there. Let's go over there and see what that button does.
In the meantime, but for
Gives birth to something or something like that. Like, the Norse gods just don't seem to care that they're... Yeah, I don't remember enough Norse mythology.
And there's also always the question of, okay, how much is it Christianity trying to vandalize it, I suppose?
They didn't really do it too much to the Norse. They did it more to the Druids and them.
Yeah, but I thought they were the sources of the stories of Freya getting banged by some dwarfs because she wanted jewelry.
I've never heard that story. That might be something you would have heard more of.
Because they refused any amount of gold and she just had to have it.
I do know what that switch does, now that I've come all the way over here.
I do not know that one story of what we call it, Thor dressing up as a woman to go to a wedding, pretending to be Freya at least, to get his hammer back.
Hi, Spikes.
And then only really getting it back after the wedding is done and most of the giants were asleep.
It's gonna drive me nuts that I can't figure out where the, So we're looking for their house. I wish I knew how this these runes were laid out, because like I said, I understood how La Mulana was laid out. I'm pretty sure this goes top to bottom, I just don't know where anything lays in that regard. So I don't know if there's a trick that I can... do sorry, I'm trying to think of where I want to go at the same time as I'm talking. I'm trying to think of what I can actually do. Because the Dark Star thing is driving me up a wall. I'm clearly missing something here. Must not have been lined up quite right. I done this intro? I thought I had, but... Yeah, but I have done that one. From Baylor's back, erupts the seed to hellfire.
God, you weren't kidding when you said that the Mulana thread on Reddit like seems like a CIA document.
Nope. Just tons of spoilers. Be careful what you click on.
Yep. Also, those spoilers are sensitive to you double-clicking a piece of text and it's only being revealed.
For fuck's sake.
Well, want me to at least say where the tablet hinting at the dwarf treasure is?
Yeah, go ahead and give me that much at least.
I think you did scan it once before, but the tablet hinting at the dwarven treasure is located in the Gate of the Dead.
I've never been to the Gate of the Dead.
Well, it also says how to get there, should you be curious.
What's that?
It also says how to get there, should you be curious. Like I immediately say how outright, but I can hint at where to find the hint out there again.
Go right ahead.
The whole plan, the immortal battlefield.
I already kind of figured there was more in the Immortal Battlefield than what I was finding. I just don't know how to...
Well, it's in the room above another room if that helps any. Did you get locked out?
I misaligned the jump, so I didn't actually go through the side. I clipped the bottom of them after all.
And then you're so close to leveling as well.
That's what I was trying to avoid, having to go back to the surface for, but... Alright. I don't know why they don't just put the teleport app on, like, all the menus on one screen and just make it a drag down menu or something.
I don't know, but apparently they made this game on a $200,000 budget.
Well, the original game was made on a, I'm a single guy doing, like, things over a long period of time just because I feel like doing it.
Huh.
I want to know what this is here. Oh! Look at that. I found something funny just because...
Because you were ripping the wrong way.
I was trying to use it to describe what I was like, why did this switch open this up? And apparently I never tried whipping over there. Gate of the Dead. Good to see Mulana. It's...
Well then.
So, remember I keep mentioning that this feels like there's analogs to other areas in the original Mulana? Ow. Alright.
Yeah, we'll put all the pyramid. And these things.
Go look up the Gate of Confusion. Actually, this is probably not the Gate of Confusion, but that's the feel I got right away. It's probably more like Timeit's area, which I can't remember the name of right now. It's more the music kind of reminded. I bet.
I was about to say, the visuals look nothing like at least.
No, the visuals in the back of the Gate of Illusion are definitely a horror show, though. What's the other thing?
Our sisters does not look amused.
Well, apparently Ra's a bad guy in this setting.
I mean, that wouldn't be the first time.
Look, we don't need to go... Oh, that reminds me, I was playing, There's a thing on the ceiling there. Anyway, I was playing, Oh, that's why there's the thing up there. As soon as I looked at that, I realized what it was for. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting place. Please, ow, hey, what the hell are you? That's not an ASP game, those are called... They are in type a type of snake. In fact,
Sure. They look more like they're meant to be angry scarab lava.
at least they're not Sonic the Hedgehog like one head. And no, I'm not joking.
I hope I will get to find them out in due time.
Oh, I was gonna say, oh my god, I need this. Okay. Land where the thing is, though. Yep, there we go. Whatever. Is that a ghost that's naked beneath and, like, its feet are dangling? Medjed, why do I know that name? That's a name I should know.
I don't know if that's the case, but I cannot unsee it now. Oh hey, it's a ghost thingy that Fate series has a character based on.
It's a what?
Oh, you know the Fate franchise? The bunny with the ghost cloth over them. They base the character off of the Medjed.
The what series?
Remember?
Oh, I gotcha. Sorry, I was like...
With the 50 Arthurs.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Oh. Oh, that's an interesting puzzle. So I need to... So check this out. This is a neat puzzle.
You found the flip button. Ooh.
And I don't know what that actually opened. Alright then.
So Medjed. Spell 17 of the Book of the Dead mentions among many other obscure gods one Medjed, meaning the Smiter. In the following line.
Oh, you know what? No, I figured out what it is. I'm thinking of the Wadjet, which is the eyeball thing. White Petals lies in a room of 5 statues. Speak the words that represent Ra. So... I need to be watching for 5 statues and do the sun chant.
Yes, who shoots with his eyes and is yet unseen from the House of Osiris.
Which is more or less what the description was.
Yeah, Wikipedia has like half a paragraph on them.
Probably shouldn't be trying to scratch my chin while I'm in a room like in a game like this. I just hit that red cap so hard he's spitting money everywhere. Alright.
Yeah, a room like this would drive me mad in these games.
And the dancing skeleton asked me anything. Alright, so there's an Eye of Retribution. More than like... Oh, no, go away. More than... Will you stop? Please? Oops. Oh, I can go look in here.
So, gotta keep a lookout for a big pyramid, because that might be your hint on the map you've seen once.
Yeah, there's a few things that I can think of to do here. So, Zero, you were asking about like what the Eye of Retribution would shock you for. That thing in the bottom left, if I hit it, it'll shock me, for example. Okay, so I see what I need to do. I just don't know how to do it.
Well, there should be a way to flip the room again and then get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, is a room flip. I don't know what that actually did. You know what, that feels obscure enough, like, obscure enough, specific, yeah. That seems obscure and specific enough to, attention. Yeah. Oh, got another one. Bird.
Wow. He's upside down. Is that just them trying to say what the original setting of this place should be?
I don't know. There's probably something specific.
Referred to as midgets.
The comment about their hats being soaked in blood is actually part of the myth of the red cap, to be fair. Huh, that statue doesn't kill me like I thought it would. Doesn't also seem to do anything. You know, before I start whipping random crap, I really should start remembering to check for the,
Eyes.
eyes. I've got a really bad habit of getting shocked just because I'm like, yeah, whatever, let's smack it and see what happens. I can't even be mad about that. I didn't even think that would happen.
Even despite that being one of the cases of, no, you could legitimately predict it.
Well,
This
actually,
is
in
not
that one,
something to think about.
I was gonna say, that's not one that I normally... I'm not gonna sit there and... God. Up until this area, you've never had to pay attention to
Where pots are.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having issues with enemies that are annoying to hit. Yeah, alright, whatever. Squishing with a block will work. I'm fine with this.
Wondering whether or not you actually have the room to get up on it.
Yeah, that was actually one of my thoughts. I actually really like the design of this area, even though it's kind of a pain in the ass. That's a neat idea. That said, these red caps can bite me. They're a mixture of mobile, hard to hit, and aggressive. That's
At least you got a ton of HP nowadays.
damn it, I'm gonna have to flip the room. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. What did I get? I got something and I don't know what it was. So I was thinking it was crap I already got, but clearly not. Oh, we'll find out real quick here.
Yeah, it would be nice if you find the safe spot.
What do you have?
Okay, and save a bit more repeatedly without needing to worry about flipping all the time. You walk to the safe spot and you're upside down. Does it straighten itself?
Probably? I don't know. Yagu Map Street. Oh, I wonder if that's an... Yeah, there it is. I bet you this makes the map look better when you're in... I've said it before, I'm strongly of the opinion that this game relies too much on death traps compared to the first one. If I had to make a complaint about this game, that's actually the only real legitimate one I've got, outside of maybe the mini-bosses being...
Stronger than the actual bosses.
Yeah.
No, now I can't stop imagining. Hold on. I can't stop imagining them actually making a trap so dickish, so unavoidable that they give you a little checkpoint.
Okay, well that doesn't kill you. Why is there a picture of a guy inside of that? That's a Jedi. The enemies in this area are seriously, like, competing for an asshole of the game, too. That's interesting. What's up, Horus?
Hold on, have you come to the Vitra?
Damn it, I didn't want to fall down there. Was it the mask that hurt me or the foot that hurt me? Either way, I die.
Oh, you have the red close is gonna be prediction of hauntings now. And which fairy was Albruna?
One that we don't have yet. We've got Kara and the Healing Fairy, whose name I don't know offhand. Alright, so there's another ferry there, and we're probably going to need another 300 gold. I don't know if I want to flip this or not. I don't think I do yet. And if I do, oh well. I don't have the map yet. One and one alone survives. Alright, so...
Oh, you let the ghost survive, I suppose?
Nope, it was the anchor. So that device there doesn't show up until the doors say, "Hey, I got your crap." Alright, so we're gonna do this real quick just so I can read that tablet. Is that supposed to be Bast or somebody else?
The
Black
golden
statues.
mask one?
Yeah, the black statues. Destroy the false tablet.
I suppose Bast has been portrayed with black and gold before, but that's a lot of Egyptian gods.
Well, it seems to be the Egyptian zone in general. Oh my god, those enemies are seriously the worst goddamn enemy. One of these days I'm gonna have to go through and clear that out. Oop, I am happy to see that. Kinda wish I'd not leveled up now though. Okay, so he's saying I'm upside down or I'm right side up, no matter which way you go.
He's just messing with you then.
Seems that way. You know what we're gonna do? And no, it doesn't flip your, doesn't flip the world if you do it wrong, if you teleport in after.
That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Chicanery.
Your tickery knows no end. Ooh, there's the katana. Dear game, please stop making the red cats.
That's kind of nice of them, just revealing what it is and giving you time to think about how to actually get there, being tempted all the while. Yeah, I was not sure about you, but for me, seeing a new item in these kind of games is always the biggest Christmas treat ever.
Huh, she swings it differently than Lameza does. She still swings it downward, but... So, Lameza swings it under him, like it actually hits under his, from behind under his feet and forward.
Well, she just kinda golf clubs it.
No, she's swinging it. She's doing a downward swing, like swinging from down up.
And it looks, what was I about to say, it does look to be about 180 degrees in front of you.
Yeah, it seems like a decent weapon, I'm just... This is another thing where they changed it very differently from the original. I am probably gonna go save real quick though. Especially since we can't do anything in there. Seriously, like, worst goddamn enemy. Perfect timing.
Long. Katana seems good against those mages at least.
Not entirely sure why I'm having such an easy time figuring this area out. Like, flipping things upside down and right and back doesn't really affect me too much.
Whilst that's exactly the thing that just throws me off and go, you know what, I'm gonna Google.
Okay, I misread that puzzle there. So, rather than dying and having to redo that entire section again, let's go do
I'll
this.
take a little dip.
Well, we're starting to fill this out at least. I can't stress how much I hate the red caps.
Ah, but you've got the perfect weapon against them.
The whip does pretty good too. You know what? I wonder if the katana uses an sorry, like from a game design perspective, I wonder if the katana uses the same hitbox as the whip, just upside down.
Or inverted, or at least inverted sideways.
Yeah.
It's not the same animation at least, but the hitbox I can see that. Just, yeah, okay, that's still behind, quote unquote.
That's another aggravating enemy. It's not live with a single footprint.
And the damage on the katana still seems to be good.
It's higher than the chain whip. One and one alone survives. That was not how I was supposed to solve that. Ironically, I dodged that because I realized I'd done the wrong one and I was trying to get out of the way in the first place.
Listen, let us not ask questions while you're still alive.
Fun fact, that Vajra there is also in... Ooh, very nice. Much, much better. Is also in Slay the Spire. That's the one that gives you +1 strength.
Oh.
So that's a cool upgrade. Is that supposed to be the bracelet from 1? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, I approve of this. Huh. Well, so far the Gate of the Dead has had a bunch of nice upgrades, but nothing that helps us move anywhere.
I mean, it should still be where you find the dwarf's treasure.
I found the dwarf's treasure, so I guess there is that.
To what you call it, fight the flow of water.
Yeah, we're gonna... There's a couple... Nope.
Also only just noticed your katana's little combo attack.
That's a what? Oh.
Has a combo attack from down to up to down.
I was gonna say, you didn't notice that all my weapons now have a combo?
I mean, not too much.
The description of it was basically, look, it makes you competent with weapons. In the original, the equivalent item just made your attack speed double.
I mean, that sounds a lot stronger.
That's basically what this has done. It makes your attack speed... Excuse me?
You know those asps are a lot scarier when they actually get their charge off and jump, even if they pull themselves off into the abyss.
Okay. Huh, she's only got one more melee weapon. That's interesting. So I'm kind of quiet. I'm trying to think, because this dungeon actually does require a little bit of,
It's fine, like, I know I would quite be able to do it outright or add much to the conversation to really help.
It's not a salt shaker, it's a pepper shaker.
What, you don't have pepper shakers out there?
Ah, I'm reading chat.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. 0-0.
Funk.
I mean, what are the abilities of the pepper shaker in this game again?
They work on the pepper, or on the white pedestals. This feels like... Look at that. Called that,
Yep. That's one very special unicorn. She's just gonna keep jumping there. Can't you just throw caltrops so they throw more spears from the other side? I'm confident you'll be able to just get me a bit more spears from above.
yeah, I probably could. I'll do something real quick just in case I broke that fight, though. We are not saving it in our normal spot. Because this game is kind of buggy. Where do I want to go? I want to go to... Thing is when I actually hit the damn thing, I did a ton of damage, so there's that. Caution, curry stink. Alright then.
Flip bottom the boss room. Zero.
It's not that it's got any magical properties, it's just lightweight. So that partially opened that door. I had to flip this to get to the boss route. No, I didn't. Oh, I think I did. Because I'm looking for the reverse side of the sacrificial pit. Which I should have marked on my map. There we go, that's kind of useful. Not as useful as I want it to be, but it's still better than nothing. Go away, red cats, you're terrible. And Medjed, you're terrible too. Alright. Maybe I do need to flip it upside down. Maybe. Come on. Come on. I thought I fell through that sacrificial pit to get to the unicorn boss. Unless there's more than one.
I mean, La Mulana. It's gonna be my default answer to those questions at this point.
For fuck's sake. Maybe it was this way. Maybe I had the place flipped upside down wrong. I don't think I did. Whatever. I will.
Honestly, I was just waiting for a Dio reference to show up.
Do what with who now?
Dio from JoJo. Can't see it, har 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 har.
Feels like this would have been a lot easier if I had Alright, Unicorn, you're a pain in my ass. Also, oops, alright. JoJo's is pretty fun. It's very silly, very not bad either. Like it's
Just go on.
It's not taking itself seriously ever.
Just be careful if you're sensitive to the visual stuff. These series can be rather graphic with not hardcore, but just body horror, I suppose.
Come on, you got the censored version where it was all with black limbs instead of the dripping blood like it was supposed to.
Oh, I'm more the slowly, painfully protruding stuff and like.
Oh, the show is kind of weird in general. That's honestly the best way to look at it. Alright. Kind of want to... So the last one I need to do, I want to flip this here. And I'm going to go to the right.
I can see that happening, Zero, but the actual humor is good still. Alexander the Great anime? Now you got me curious.
What?
Oh,
It was done in the style of Aeon Flux. It looked really weird, but apparently it was actually, like, well written. I don't know. Never watched it. I'm not a fan of the art style.
I quite seem to find it. Unless you mean it's one of those anime where they take, what because it's historical figures and pretend they're superpowered.
It may have been that one.
There are a lot of those.
It's not like Fate style. Now that I actually understood what you mean by Fate, I actually remember the anime being terrible.
Again, which of the many? That franchise has way too many fans, to my understanding.
Apparently, the version I watched was god awful, but it got. Did he just? Alright, whatever. Apparently, it does get better, but I don't know, don't care.
I was made to sit through one of them, and honestly, one character was good and the rest was kinda to me.
I'm hitting that point where I'm getting kind of like brain dead, so I should probably call it, rather than getting frustrated and wandering around stupidly. However, before we do that,
Always save.
I already did. I was actually had another plan though.
Last fight of the unicorn. Honestly, Zero, Fate has way too many different anime in their franchise for me to really say that it's one or the other kind of setting. Meanwhile, I'm just hoping that some of the SL manga are getting an anime in terms when we're speaking of historical settings.
I know
Like there's one. Like there's one going on about Hannibal and Scipio, which also is an interesting read.
I'm not gonna complain about another wife Joel.
Feels like there's sure. What other places do you need to anchor? Because at this point it started feeling like it was the big item you needed to progress.
Nah, it wasn't the item I needed to progress, but it does give me a couple of options here.
There was a one puzzle on the water tunnels. Get back here, square, so I can hit you with my sword.
You know what, we're gonna do something else first, because I know where the backside tablet is here. I thought it was over here, but that's not what I... Damn it! Ah! Ow.
Ice physics strike again!
It wasn't the ice physics that got me, it was the anchor.
To be fair, the ice physics are what lead you into that water.
Oh, damn it.
Womp womp.
This is what I wanted.
Are these the water tunnels you were referring to, Zero? Yep. I'd say that's a good spot.
I have to leave, I probably can't survive a trip through the water again. So I wanted that because that saves me a hell of a lot of backtracking later. And then before we forget where the hell we're supposed to be going, we'll go back to the backside of Icefire Treetop. It's gonna swing back. And let's see where this sends us. So, Heaven's Labyrinth.
Speaking of, what was the one area you said you had war flashbacks to again?
There's a few. Infinite Corridor.
Yeah, that's the one.
So the Harpies in La Mulana 1. The Harpies in La Mulana 1 did the singing attack that the half-bird, when Indian enemies do in Valhalla.
Wasn't there one of these stories where you had to sing at the top of something? That you figured that one out already?
I think it's one I already figured out. And hey, those are the lizard enemies from the first game. Alright, so we know what they're talking about there. That's stuff they've been talking about for a little while, but the boss of the Infinite Battlefield, or not Infinite Battlefield, Divine Fortress? There's stuff. There's still stuff that we need to get. Alright, well, I am stuck in here now. I don't think I can get out of here. Nope, I can't. So rather than die doing something dumb, we'll go up topside, I'm gonna go heal, then I'm gonna call it a night. Can't believe I still haven't found that damn double jump yet. Alright guys.
Yeah. Mulder or whatever it was has it. Now we're gonna give it back.
Go shanker for it. Alright guys, it's been fun. I'm gonna hop off. Have a good night and thanks for watching.
Cheers people. Catch you all later.